One more video to do until we get to the last video of the year, which will be the Ramble-thon. But I told y'all we would make a video if I got any stationery things for Christmas that I thought you might want to see. I feel like I did. So let's do a video. First, let's get a hat on so we ain't looking like a bunch of savages over here. Welcome back to Stormy Norman Says. I'm Stormy Norman. That must mean I have something to say. And I got some things for Christmas. I actually just got these. So I wasn't really going to do a video because I'm like, I can do a video on this pen I got. But that wouldn't be super entertaining. But then I got more things. And we'll talk about those in a minute. How was y'all's Christmas? Hopefully you had a good Christmas. Look at how good my Christmas was. Got me a Gator Frost Buddy. I got this microphone that I've been talking to y'all about for several weeks. Hoping I got it. And I got it. And hopefully it's working on this camera. Works great on the DJI. But this is my first time using it with this camera, so hopefully it is also. I did turn up the gain a little bit, so hopefully it ain't too loud, but yeah, hopefully it's picking me up pretty good. So I told y'all previously I'm house sitting for my friend / dog sitting. Some of the dogs are inside, one of them's on the couch, I think 2 of them are outside doing dog things. So I don't have my things. I don't have my little arm to do an overhead shot, so we're not going to be able to do an overhead shot. I mean, I could probably get creative with the tripod, but let's not. You know, it's that time between Christmas and New Year's where you don't ever know what day it is or where you are. So we're just going to talk about, we'll move that out of the way. We're just going to talk about stationery I got today. And the first thing I got was the Dragerfill is what I hear people calling it. This is the Leuchtturm pen that they make. And, you know, you're looking at this and you're thinking, that really don't look like your kind of pen. I would say the same thing. Not really the kind of pen I would gravitate toward because y'all know I like having a clip. This don't have a clip. I like having a click. This don't have a click. I mean, kind of does when you twist it, but not really my cup of tea normally. But I've heard so many good things about the Dragerfill that I wanted to try it out, especially on the Pen Addict podcast. Brad uses a Dragerfill and Mike uses the pencil version of the Dragerfill, and they all the time say this is a pen I shouldn't like. Like, this type of pen is not a pen I usually go for, but I can't stop using it. It's so good. So I was like, well, I'd like to give it a try. I would like to give it a try. And I did. And the whole twist and not having a clip, not the greatest. This is a gel pen, by the way. And I don't have any paper to write on. So I guess we'll like do a writing test after we open this paper. But I think it's metal. Some of y'all already have one. You can comment in the comments below. I do believe it's metal, and I like that pencil kind of, I don't know what you call it, shape, cone thing right there. I really like that. Something about holding it, when I'm holding it and that pen part, like I don't have to choke up on it. You know, I can hold it way back here and write just fine. And I got it in red and white. I left the packaging for it at the house, but it was just a triangular box that slipped in there. Nothing too super special. But it's got decent weight to it. That's what makes me think it's probably metal. I mean, it does feel metal. this kind of sound metal. So I got red and white. I'm digging it so far. Wrote some of my Sunday school notes for it yesterday, day before, something like that. Took it to work Friday, that one day I had to work after Christmas. And I think I journaled with it. I journaled with it too, and I just been enjoying it. It's been good stuff. So the dreg refill. So today, my lady friend said she got me something, and I ain't got nothing to cut this tag off with. Oh, if you're a channel member, you know all about Miss Brooke. If you're not a channel member, that's news to you, I'm sure. But she got me this, and we're going to go ahead and open this. This is not what I was doing. I sharpened this. I know it's kind of hard for me to believe, but I sharpened this knife before I came over here. Apparently didn't do a very good job of it. She said, she claims that she watched one of my videos from a couple weeks ago. It was probably Black Friday, right after Black Friday, when I told y'all I ordered the Voyager, and there was only two of Lockbee's journals they make that I don't have, and it was the Voyager and the B5 filled folio. And I got the Voyager, got that on Black Friday, and the only thing I don't have from them was the B5 filled folio. So she got that. So my collection is complete. All the Lockbee products are mine. All the journal notebook ones anyway. Oh, there we go. It got sharp all of a sudden. So she said she was going to order some notebooks for it, but they were like on back order or something. So she ordered these, and they're from Muji. So you remember how I said the next year we was going to try out some new notebooks. Well, we're starting early. We got Muji. I don't think I've tried any Muji notebooks. These are all different colors. Look at that. I like that yellow. Anyway, we got the Lockbee B5 filled folio. We're gonna get my tablet here in a minute and see if it fits in there. They claim it will. We will find out. Always comes with a notebook that looks to match up in size to these. And you know the first thing I always do with a Lockbee when I get it, no offense to Lockbee, take this stupid ribbon out because I hate that thing. There we go. We're good to go now. So let's put some stuff in it. This is not going to be my permanent setup for it because I haven't really thought much. I've only had it like an hour and a half, so I haven't had time to think about how exactly I'm going to use it. But this notebook is hard to get into. We're going to load it down. Put Lockbee's notebook in it first. I don't really know which one's. Come on, get in there. There's one. I want this yellow one in there. I'll put the yellow one in there. The middle. That kind of looks like the middle. Let's say it's the middle. Fit that one in there. There we go. Let's put another one in there. I don't know if I want to put 4. But we'll try it with 3 and see how that works. Let's put this red one in there. There we go. Boom. Shellac, lack, boom. There we go. It would easily fit a 4th one. There's plenty of room in there for a 4th one. But we got to see if my tablet fits in there. My tablet has been giving me fits. And it really ain't my tablet's fault. It's really my fault. Last Sunday I went to teach Sunday school. I couldn't get my dang notes to come up on the tablet. So I ended up restarting the tablet and they came up. Today, same thing. Got to Sunday school, couldn't get my daggum notes to come up on my tablet. And I tried all the tricks I could think of and they wouldn't come up. And so I ended up having to teach Sunday school on my phone because I could get them to come up on Word on my phone. And that's partially my fault because usually when I'm teaching Sunday school, before I leave the house, I open my notes to make sure that they're, because I put them on OneDrive. So I open them up on my tablet, go, okay, that's them, they're there. And then when I get to church, I know they're already there. But I didn't do that this week. I didn't do it last week because I'm not at home. I'm staying away, and I guess I just didn't think about it, I reckon. So let's see. I don't even know where I would put this thing. Probably not there. Try it in the back. Slides right in there. Close her up. Goodness gracious, that's got some weight to it. That's hefty. But if I transfer all my Sunday school stuff into here, and maybe my poetry notebook, because y'all know my poetry notebook is almost full. It's not full yet. I got about, I don't know, 10 pages or so left. And I could transfer all my Sunday school stuff in here. My poetry, I can make one of these. My poetry notebook. My tablet will be in here. And instead of having the A5 folio plus my tablet in my bag, it would be all combined into one. And I wouldn't need to have 2 separate things. I wouldn't need to have that little sleeve. I could probably just tote this to Sunday school. Maybe. Yeah, I could do that. I can just tote this to Sunday school and do my teaching with this, and I wouldn't have to tote the sleeve. I don't know. We got a lot of things to consider. I got to put some thought into it. You know, we're going to talk about stuff like this in the Ramblethon. But there you go. We'll do a writing test in the Muji. I did say I was going to do that. I guess I should get... Well, we're just going to try out the Draeger fill in the Muji. And we'll do a proper review on the Muji notebooks later on. But I don't want to get into that in this video and end up, you know, being super long. We will flip to the back. This paper feels great. This stuff is smooth. All right, let me try. Let me write y'all a little something. Here we go. It wrote every bit as smooth as this paper feels. I could sleep on this paper. Do y'all like Muji paper? I know I've been asking y'all for suggestions in the comments of notebooks I should try, and nobody mentioned Muji, but I have seen several other channels talk about how they like Muji. I need to try their pens. You know, I see a lot of people talk about their pens as well, how they're cheap, but they write well. I don't know, you let me know what your feelings on Muji are down yonder in the comments. So yes, I think what this could be, my tablet, one of these notebooks to write my Sunday school notes in, because I think I'm going to get away from that legal pad thing I've been doing. And then a notebook for poetry. Slap my book in here. My book is too small for this, but it'll still be fine. It'll fit right in the elastics, no problem. Or maybe I just slide it in there, actually. I don't know. That would actually probably be better if I slid it in the front pocket. Slide it in the front pocket, have me 2 or 3 notebooks here, and then have my tablet slid in the back pocket. Have dog hair all over it. That's all right. Zipper on up. Look at that. Big boy notebook there. I could get used to that. I was worried it was going to be too big because I really like the A5 size, but my tablet won't fit in the A5 size. So this might be it. But we're going to talk more about this, among other things, when we get to the Ramblethon. Speaking of the Ramblethon, there's going to be a change in schedule this week. I know usually I put a video up on Thursday. Usually I put videos up on Thursday, but it feels weird to me to do the Ramblethon, to release the Ramblethon on Thursday, because the Ramblethon for December is supposed to be the end of the year. It's actually the 1-year anniversary since we started doing the Ramblethon. But it would be weird to do the year-end video on New Year's Day, because that's not the end of the year, it's the beginning of the year. So I think we're going to release the Ramblethon on Wednesday. And I think that would make more sense, at least in my brain. It makes more sense. So I haven't really started, like, I know up here vaguely what I'm going to talk about in the Ramblethon. It's the end of the year, beginning of the new year. We're going to finish setting up, or start setting up, I'm not sure what word, the Olive TN. That's going to be part of my TN challenge, the first 4 months of the year. Olive TN, we're going to get that set up. And I got the pen loop. I haven't put it on yet. I got to migrate my zipper folder into it, and I got to fill out the first week. Yeah, makes sense. So we got to do that. That'll be in the Ramblethon. We'll talk some more about this in the Ramblethon, if I'm going to make any changes to my notebooks this year. Obviously I am, because I have this. But as far as the other ones go, probably not. I don't know. But we're just going to talk about things, because it's New Year. Talk about some resolutions. And how we're going to stay analog in this world that's trying to shove digital down our throats all the time. So that's all I got for you today. I appreciate you watching. If we was at my house where I live, I could have gave y'all like a top down, fancy, more lighting, better lighting than this or something, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, you work with what you got. And I think my buddy's coming home maybe Saturday, I'm not sure. Sometime next weekend he's coming home. So the Ramblethon should be the last video that I make here. And then the video after that, I'll be back at the house. And yeah. Appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are not a subscriber. We're like that far from 700. I'm not saying we're going to get to 700 before Thursday, but we're at 686 last time I looked. So we're so close. So close. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel, hit the join button, become a channel member, get early access to the videos and members only content. And if nothing else, like it and comment. Comment down below if you like Muji notebooks, and that'll help the algorithm and stuff. So I've been Stormin' Norman, and I have said things. Thank you to my lady, Miss Brooke, for the Lockby folio, my infinity stones. I have all the infinity stones now. So unless Lockby makes something else, I got them on lock. No pun intended. I've been Stormin' Norman. I've said things. Catch ya for the Ramble-thon.